Hello everyone. We just released our new feature film, Little Black Submarines. It's the biggest project we've ever done, ever. We've been talking about it for a really long time. We've been hyping it up all summer. We did a bunch of live streams promoting it. We released some trailers. We've done some interviews talking about it, all that sort of thing. And there's some of you who are probably wondering, wait, shouldn't it be out by now? Where is it? How do I watch it? What's going on? Because it's been a little start and stop with when it's been released and when it hasn't been released and been available to see and where do you even watch it. Well, I'm here to tell you that the movie is out. It's official. It's anyone can see it, and there are 3 ways that you can check it out. The first and the easiest way to check this movie out is probably the video on our channel called LBS Complete. This is a film, or this is a video that you can find in our Little Black Submarines playlist. You can find it in our feature films playlist. We have it a bunch of different playlists, and it's got a thumbnail of Vanessa and David, our 2 actors in the film. It's a 2-hour and 2-minute video, so look for that. That's probably the easiest way. That's the entire film that we made all in one easy place. Now, the second way you can watch our film is by clicking on 2 parts. We have the film called LBS Part 1 and LBS Part 2 on our YouTube channel. Those videos are also in our playlists. You can just find if you click around. But what those files are, it is our entire film, but it's simply split up into 2 halves. So we have the first half of the movie in one video and the second half in the next video. There's a very natural breaking point, so it doesn't ruin the flow too much, but it takes a little extra work, which is why the easiest version to watch is probably just that YouTube video on our channel. Now, you might be wondering, wait, if these videos are the same thing, which they are, if this film is unchanged essentially, why do you have it in 2 different parts? Why do you have it split up into 2 sections, and why do you have it put together in another video? What's the deal with that? Well, to put it plainly, put it simply, it's the music. Over the last few weeks, pretty much most of the summer, we've dealt with a lot of copyright issues when it comes to YouTube and our uploading of Little Black Submarines. To put a long story short, the reason it's been pulled down so much is because of the music that we used. And throughout our research and our tests, essentially what we discovered was that the YouTube copyright bot is okay with you using roughly 10 songs in your film. So if you're looking to use copyright music in your film, as of now, because this could change in the future, the YouTube copyright bot is okay with you using roughly 10 songs. Now, that's not to say there's tricks to get more songs in your film and have them be unidentified from YouTube, but as far as the YouTube system goes, 10 songs is about the average number of copyright music that you are allowed to use in your film before it gets blocked worldwide. Little Black Submarines, with the intended score, the intended soundtrack, I should say, has about 20 songs in it. And so when we uploaded the film initially, I thought I had tricked the system. I thought I'd found a way to include 20 songs in one video, but we didn't. And so that's why it's been blocked so much. And so what I've had to do, which has been the most successful version of this upload, has been upload Little Black Submarines with an altered soundtrack. I removed, I changed about 10 songs, about half of the music in Little Black Submarines, to songs that weren't identified by the YouTube copyright bot. And so after doing that, I was able to upload Little Black Submarines in its entirety into one place. So that is what the LBS Complete video is on our channel. Now, parts 1 and 2 of Little Black Submarines, that is the video, that is Little Black Submarines with the original intended soundtrack intact. I didn't change any of that music. I didn't change any of those notes. That is my original vision for Little Black Submarines is in parts 1 and 2. But because there's so much music, I had to split it up so it can stay up on YouTube. So my preferred way for people to watch Little Black Submarines, if you're going to watch it on YouTube, is to watch parts 1 and parts 2. But I understand if it's kind of weird to click around. It's kind of difficult for maybe some older folks to find Little Black Submarines in its entirety. So if you wanted just an easy way to watch it or easy way to share it, I'd recommend watching Little Black Submarines Complete, the 2-hour video on our channel. But my preferred version is the parts 1 and 2. Now, there is a secret, well, not so secret. There is a third way to watch Little Black Submarines on our, but it's not on our channel. The third way to watch it is I have created a Google Drive link, which you can find in the description of each of these videos. So you can find it in the description of LBS Part 1, LBS Part 2, and LBS Complete. In the description of each of those videos, you'll find a Google link to the 4K film in its entirety. So that is the whole movie as it was intended. Right after it was exported, there was nothing changed. None of the music was changed. None of the visuals were changed. Nothing like that. No changes. That's my ideal, perfect way for you to see the movie. Again, I understand it's a little bit more of a pain in the butt to kind of find and download this thing. But if you're able to, that's probably the preferred way to see this movie, because it's the whole movie in one sitting without having to click around, and it's got the original music all intact. And plus, it's your download, so you can keep it forever. You can burn a DVD, you can make a VHS tape, or you can share it with your friends or whatever, or you can put it on Pirate Bay, or whatever you want to do with the file, you're free to use. Yeah, those are the three ways you can watch your film. As you can imagine, it's been kind of a pain in the butt dealing with the YouTube copyright stuff. And I can't honestly complain that much because, to be honest, there was a time when it looked like our film was not going to be able to be seen anywhere online, and it would just be blocked, and it would just be this little bootleg that we'd probably pass around through Google Drive or through emails or Internet Archive or something. It was looking like our movie wouldn't be allowed to be seen on YouTube, and that was a real shame, because YouTube, of course, is where we primarily work, because we think it's the easiest place to make films. It's the easiest place to release our feature films. And so for me, having it on YouTube was really important, so everybody could see the hard work that the cast and crew did going into this film. And so, I can't complain too much, because the movie can be seen on YouTube. It's been a journey to get there, and I appreciate everybody's patience for sticking with us this long. So, yeah, we're gonna make a lot of behind-the-scenes videos on Little Black Submarines, as you can imagine. I'm sure we have a lot to say. If you've seen the movie, you know that it's the biggest thing we've ever made. There's a lot of kind of crazy things that we had to do in terms of a no-budget production in order to get this movie made and all that sort of thing. So, in the coming weeks, we're going to have a lot to say on Little Black Submarines. But in the meantime, please check out our new feature film. It took 18 months of my life. It's been a whole lot of hard work, a lot of pain and misery and suffering. No, I'm joking. There was no pain and misery. Well, it wasn't an easy film to make, but we don't regret it one bit, and it's forever rewarding, artistically rewarding, working on this film. So we'd really appreciate it if you checked out our new film, if you haven't already, or if you've already seen it, check it out again. And if you liked it, please just share the film with one person in your life who you think would really enjoy it. I'd really appreciate that. We'd all really appreciate it. As I said, a lot of hard work went into making this thing, and we can't wait to talk with you more about making Little Black Submarines in the future. So until the next video, have a good week.